So the problem is, let gx equals to p to the power x plus q. For x, p, q belongs to the real set and p greater than 1. The point a 0 comma a lies on the graph of g. Let fg equals to g inverse x. The point b lies on the graph of f and is the reflection of point a in the line y equals to x. So as it is reflection, write down the coordinates simply. You have understood, as it is the reflection, so b point basically is the reflection of a point. So if the coordinate of a are 0 comma a, then obviously it will be reflected here around y equals to x axis, y equals to x line. So it will be a comma 0. So this was the very simple question. The first part was the very simple question. Write down the coordinates of b. The coordinates of b are a comma 0, just the inverse of a around y equals to x line. Okay, now the second part. Now the second part is, give the line L1 is the tangent to the graph of f at b. Okay, now given that f dash a equals to 1 by ln p, we needed to find out if fx is given to be. From here you just see that is fx is given to be, it is given as g inverse of x. Now to find f dash x, we need to find the f dash x, but it is given that f dash x at b, f dash x at b, or like you can see, you can write it to be f dash x at x equals to a, it is given as f dash a equals to 1 by ln p. It is already given. So this particular thing is the gradient. This particular thing is the gradient. So the line L1 is the tangent. So the equation for the tangent line will be, it is nothing but y equals to mx plus c. Now the value of m is determined, m to be 1 by ln p. It is determined. So y equals to x by ln p plus c. Okay, so now we have, this is for the point b, and b point the coordinates are a comma 0. So basically to find the value of c, we can write 0 is equals to here a by ln p plus c. So we can write c equals to minus a by ln p. We can write this c equals to minus a by ln p. Now we can easily find out the equation of L1. So L1 equals to y equals to mx plus c. The value of m was, this is basically L1 equals to, so x by ln p minus a by ln p. But we need to find out in terms of x, p and q. Okay, so how we will find out the value of a? If we will find out from this equation. So see here, gx equals to p to the power x plus q, and the point a lies on this particular graph. So 0 comma a lies on this graph. So obviously a equals to p to the power 0 plus q after applying a 0 comma a in this particular graph. So we are having a equals to 1 plus q. So the equation of the line L1 is x by ln p minus 1 plus q divided by ln p. So this is the equation of the tangent line in terms of x, p and q. So the second problem is also done. Now we are with the third problem. Okay, so let's discuss the third problem in a new page. So first, the third problem is also a very easy problem. You just need to have the proper knowledge about the graphs. So the third problem is, the line L2 is tangent to the graph of G at A and has equation y equals to ln p x plus q plus 1. The line L2 passes through the point minus 2 comma 2. The gradient of the normal to G at A is 1 by ln 1 by 3. Find the equation of L1 in terms of x. So this is the question. So for this particular question, let me give you one understanding from the graph. So let me just draw a particular small graph, and you will understand the fact from here. this is the graph. This is a small graph, and let's just draw this. Let's draw the particular thing. So here a typical graph I am drawing is something like this. So one tangential line can be this. This can be the tangential line. Here you can see this can be the tangential line. Okay, this is, if this is the tangential line, then the normal line must be in this way. It must be perpendicular. The normal line must be perpendicular. Okay, so here as I am drawing by my hand, so some small minor mistakes you can just avoid. So this is the normal line, so this particular angle will be 90 degrees. These two lines will be normal to each other. So if this is x-axis, this is y-axis, and this is my tangential line, and this is my normal line. Normal line is perpendicular to our tangent line. This particular angle is 90 degrees. Just assume that. Okay, so obviously the slope, this slope is ln p. From here you can get that L2 is tangent to the graph of G at A, and this particular point is A. This point is A, that is 0 comma A. This particular point is also given. Now slope is ln p. From here you can get, and for the normal line the slope is, it is also given, the slope is 1 by ln 1 by 3. So 1 by ln 1 by 3. So if two lines are parallel to each other, the tangent line and normal line is perpendicular to each other. So if both the lines are perpendicular to each other, then obviously the multiplication of slope will be -1. So slope of tangent into slope of normal is equals to -1. So from here we can write that is ln p into 1 by ln p into 1 by ln. See this particular thing very carefully. 1 by ln 1 by 3 equals to -1. So from here we are getting ln p equals to this particular part in this side. So -1 ln 1 by 3. So we can give -1 to the upper side. Ln p equals to ln 1 by 3 -1. So basically, if we cancel out the logarithmic particular part, so p equals to 3. 1 by 3 inverse, it is basically nothing but 3. So p is equals to 3. The value of p is, we have found out. Now we also need to find out the value of q, because it is also needed. The value of q is also needed for us. So because in terms of x we need to find out the value of L1. So again the point, see the point, here I am writing, we need more space. The point -2 comma -2, it passes through the equation, it passes through y equals to ln p x plus q plus 1. So from here we can use this particular fact to find this answer. It is to be y equals to -2 equals to -2 into ln p plus q plus 1. So -2 ln p plus from here just -2 ln p plus q equals to -3. So from here we can find out q. Q is equals to nothing but from here you can write q, this is equals to just here, that is -2 will be +2. So 2 ln p minus 3. This is the value of q, 2 ln p minus 3. Now value of p is 3. So q equals to 2 ln 3 minus 3. This is the value of q. This is in bracket 2 ln 3 minus 3. Obviously you can also take this as a square there, like 2 ln 3 square, that is ln 9 minus 3. This can also be done. Now we have the equation of L1. Previously we have calculated here. Find the equation in terms of x and p. So the equation was L1 equals to the equation I am directly writing x by ln 3, because it was ln p, minus, here I am writing, that was 1 plus q, the formula if you remember. Okay, just I am writing the normal formula, then you will have a better understanding. So x by ln p minus 1 plus q divided by ln p. So this was the formula. So if we put the values of p and q from the above two equations, then we have L1 equals to x by the value of ln p is 3. So ln 3 minus the value of q is 2 ln 3 minus 3. So it is 1 plus 2 ln 3 and minus 3 divided by ln 3. So it is 2 ln 3 minus 2. 2 ln 3 minus 2 we can write. So x divided by ln 3 minus, it is ln 3 minus it a 1, this is 1 minus 3, so this will be 2 ln 3 minus 2 divided by ln 3. This is the equation of L1. Now you can also give 2 in this power like ln 3 square, it can also be done. So in this way the value of L1 is in terms of x only. Here you can see only in terms of x we have found out the particular equation of L1. Okay, thank you for watching IB360. In next videos we will discuss the in other problems. Thank you.